Hey, you guys, welcome back to week 5. If you missed week 4, go back. That was a nail biter and had a lot of great stuff there. 32-31 come from behind victory with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers are 4-0 right now. And just to kind of show you, point 4, point 5 defense. Looks like our quarterback is back. He is healthy, and that is exciting because those were a couple of nail biter games there that we had. Let's take a look. Interdivision, Cleveland Browns, 3-1. This could be, the potential for who wins the division here. They have 2-star offense, 3-star defense. Let's go to it and see what's going on. Our running back here is amazing, and he has really kind of done the load here last game. Just to recap, against the that nail biter game with the Jets, 272 yards just rushing. He really kind of helped us out there, pulled it through. So that is exciting. I'll take a look. I have 5 coaching credits, and again, this is kind of the road to winning a Retro Bowl without buying any credits, right? So we're trying to kind of slow roll this into some wins. Do have 5 credits, so I'm going to go ahead and bump up the rehab facilities. That's really kind of the first step, in my opinion, is to bump up these 3 things to really kind of maximize the potential, and hopefully get some of these guys to not be as raise their condition so that they don't fall too much. And I do want to check too. I haven't checked yet. Just their training regime. Typically, I would recommend the normal. But that's really up to you, kind of play around with it. But I've really kind of once you get all 3 of these stadium training and rehab facilities up all the way, the players should be able to go pretty well. So let's go ahead, go to Cleveland, and it looks like we have another free agent visit. I love this because we need some defense because we have a 0.5 defense, which I didn't know was even possible. But just to kind of look, he might be a good filler. For right now, not giving up a draft pick, which is pretty big. He is 33 years young, so that's a little bit of and he is toxic. But, if I can get a 1-star defense, I will be all for it. So let's go ahead and sign him. And now I'm excited to see what our defense is a star. Yep, look down there in the right-hand corner. Here we go. We are 1 full star. Just made my day, maybe my month, maybe my year. We'll see how that goes. But let's push on to Cleveland. Big game here. We'll see how it goes. Again, 4-0 Steelers. That's us. And then Cleveland Browns 3-1. Kind of a big game here to set the tone for the division. And let's go do this. So again, a little rusty on this. I haven't played for a couple days. But we do have our star quarterback here. I do love these little pullbacks here at the top. So we'll kind of see. And the defense is a little. I was playing on another season yesterday, and so it is interesting how kind of slower the game goes. But that's okay, especially if you're kind of newer. Again, I don't think that they fumble. This is kind of the first year on this save. So I don't think that there's fumbling, but I might just kind of watch out for that just in case. But he was pretty wide open, and he's just going to ramble 23 yards. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get that score in first and keep on going. I have a feeling, again, the quarterback isn't really the best, but he is a star. And, if you go back through the past couple of games, we did not have a star quarterback, and that really kind of changes the game for you. Not really loving anything that's happening here, but we'll see. And when you don't love something, sometimes it loves you back, right? So that's a good little touchdown there. I always go for 2 here, and I usually try and hit that fade up in that corner for the if it's kind of close like that, especially for the 2-point conversion. We'll see how our 1 defense now goes, right? So it's not looking good. And tie ball game right now after the first quarter. Here we go. Back on offense. That was a little tight there. I was about to get rushed and sacked, but pulled out a pretty good gain there, 16 yards. And keep on rambling down. I'm going to kind of let's bring the running back. We kind of rode his back for a little bit and did not go well there. We'll see if he's open right there. Check down. And I'm just going to kind of keep on rambling through. Again, I don't want to be too crazy. I also kind of, we'll see how this goes. But I might kind of, try and pull, wind the clock down a little bit. Typically, I've seen that if they get the ball, if they have the ball back around the 30-second mark or so, they do not score. That's just kind of probability as well. But we'll just kind of see what's going on here. I'm going to love this tight end. This is a little bit of a glitch in the game. The tight end should pop free there, so I'm just going to kind of shake and bake and kind of give it to him and hopefully ramble down to the 2-yard line. And I didn't take my advice. It looks like I'm going to score here in the next couple of plays. I really don't love that running back up the middle. Never really have. We'll see what kind of opens up here. Yeah, we had that kind of slant there. So, yep, let's go for 2 again. And we'll see how it goes. Let's see what kind of opening there is. Kind of in traffic there. That's okay. Our running back got into the groove a little bit. And we'll see how this goes. They did score a touchdown. I think we had about 35 seconds left. But just go ahead and replay if you want. And it looks like they got the ball back, and they're rambling through my 1-star defense. And now they're up. So we have to kind of be a little smart here. Don't want to do anything too crazy. Don't want to turn it over specifically because I don't think I'm going to win if I do. But we'll just kind of keep on rambling. And I'm going to try and score as quickly as possible and also miss, but they don't. Yep, and there it goes. So 36 yards, Harper, the receiver. He's doing well. And we'll kind of open it up. I don't think I've really done the receiver or the running back too much. And he hasn't really done too well today. And that's kind of the interesting thing too. The fun thing about this game is that, really like the defenses kind of change up. So one time your running back might do well. And then the next game, your tight end might kind of pull in some good yards and some good targets. And then your receiver. So it's really kind of fun. Just to, that kind of keeps you on your toes, but it's not like too confusing or anything like that. And Harper, I think that might be a second touchdown maybe. But here we go. Let's go ahead and pull the lead here on the 2-point conversion. I don't always, I don't always score. I think I've probably missed a few, 2-point conversions, so that does happen. And it looks like our 1-star defense did set up that fumble there. So we're up by 2, start of the 4th quarter. Again, and we're on their side. So I'm just going to kind of keep on kind of being a little conservative, just trying to move the ball up. And I'm also going to start diving so that they can't force a fumble, right? And I'm also going to kind of, if I need to, I'll throw it away. I ain't scared. But, for the most part, the receivers, and Harper, again, he's having, I think, quite the game, at least his second, maybe third touchdown, puts them up. We'll go for 2. And I love usually the receiver up top. We can usually do a little bit of fade. That slant, that quick slant kind of scares me at times, but, that's okay. So we'll see what happens here. It looks like they might score, and they do. And they're down by 3 with, and they did, and they recovered. And this is, okay, so... Oh, we recovered. I'm sorry. So they did an onside kick. We're up by 3, 31 seconds left. I'm just going to kind of hang out and try and get a first down here. And that'll probably kind of seal the game. Probably that tight end's going to come open a little bit, but that quarterback kind of walked with him. I was just trying to, get some positive yardage, which I did. So try to keep that clock moving. I'm going to go to the running back here, see if we can kind of get him a little bit more involved and just kind of, I thought that cornerback would come over. But yeah, got the first down there. 11 seconds left. Again, I'm not going to do anything silly. We're winning, so I don't want to, put up the boards at all, except when we're winning, the running back takes it to the house, 34 yards. I'll take it. I didn't really try to. I was just kind of, that's just kind of the game flow, right? So, and I always like to kind of throw, not really too pretty there. And I try and go a little bit shorter when there's kind of that amount of like traffic there. So, pretty consistent win there. 5-0. Here we go. Let's take a look at some of the stats here. All right, so we have the press interview here. Harper, our boy, the wideout, had a pretty good game, right? And he's already pretty happy. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the whole team praise morale and try and keep on bumping them up because I think that'll kind of help everybody. We try and do a team first here. And it looks like our tight end did level up. So I'm going to go ahead and just hit him with some strength level, a little bit of that spinach and get him going there. So on to Buffalo, here we go. I do want to kind of take a look at some of the stats here. Our quarterback came back from the first game from being injured. 17 for 17, 100%. That's pretty good. 4 touchdowns, not too shabby, 242 yards. So that is good to hear. Our running back not that workhorse like he was the past couple of weeks. But that's okay. Still got him involved, 44 yards. That last little scamper did it pretty well as well. And then our tight end, he kind of doubled up over the past couple of games. So, he kind of had some of those open slots. And again, watch as I'll kind of show you, and I'll probably try and make a video specifically about, those tight ends and when you can kind of tell when they're open, when you can kind of tell the defense is going to start blitzing. And not always, but sometimes. And Cornell, our boy, had a little quiet game, but that's okay. We'll take it. Jamal Harper, just kind of going back and forth here. He had quite the game, 3 touchdowns, doubled up his touchdowns there. So thank you guys so much. If you subscribe, please comment down below. I'd love to say hi. I'm just starting this channel, so we'll certainly see how it goes. So thank you so much. Take care.